Welcome to the Boar Supplements Podcast, where three high school students talk about ideas, philosophy, success, money, and more philosophy. Now, today, it's a bit of an introduction episode, and I'd like to also focus on planning for the future as a young person or a student in high school or college. So, first, I'd like to get a brief introduction for the guests. Sir, what's your name?
I'm Declan, Rabe.
What do you like to do, man? Hockey?
Yeah, I play hockey, weightlift, all that stuff.
And goals for the future?
Go to college, be successful. That's about it.
That's what this podcast is about, man. Sir, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Sam.
You have goals in sports or academics or finance?
I want to make a lot of money.
Very nice. And do you like any sports?
I play hockey.
Hockey, good work, buddy. All right. So, firstly, we all know we've had to deal with the overwhelming process of needing to plan for the future. I know that myself, I've been feeling very overwhelmed in the past since I don't know what exactly is going to be a career plan. You might want to start a business, or maybe you'll be forced into getting a job. You don't know exactly what's going to happen into the future. So I'd like to talk today in this podcast about strategies for planning for the future that me and my guests have used. So Declan, would you like to talk about any type of strategies for getting work done or planning for the future that you've used? Do you try to get money now, or do you study now? Or would you try to, let's say, would you, as a high school student planning for the future, would you get a job and earn a bit of money now, or spend your time studying to get a better career later? What would you think? And what do you do in your life?
I would do a little bit of both. Right
Okay.
now, focus primarily on studying and learning all these aspects, but at the same time, kind of experimenting with some money, not in large amounts, but just small amounts of here and there kind of money that you pull together.
Yep, so mostly focusing on studying to get a better career later, instead of being someone who could drop out and get a job, which is another path, of course. Sam, do you have any thoughts about that? Is it similar to Declan or different for you?
It's similar to Declan. I'm just focusing on what I'm doing and trying to make money while still being in school, but I want to make a lot more money once I get out.
Very nice. Obviously, that's the goal for all of us. Need to make more money when we get out, as opposed to now. I'm very similar to both of my friends here. I earn a bit of money while in school, but mostly spend my time learning skills and studying in school to have a better opportunity later on. In school, we've been tasked with using career assessment tools such as websites listing different careers, and college assessment tools. Now, I'd like to ask, have any of these tools have made you focus? Have any of these tools helped you pick a career, Declan? Or are you leaning towards a certain field of work?
Not really.
Undecided so far?
Yeah, still undecided. Looking towards kind of wellness and kind of training aspects, but.
And I understand you're a senior in high school? Junior in high school. And so how long do we have until we go to college? A year?
I got like 4 or 5.
No, until we get in.
I got about 4 or 5, but
4 or 5. Oh, right. And I understand you're taking the sports role after high school to play hockey. Can you tell us about that?
What do you want to know?
I'd like to know what will you be doing after high school? What would a day in your life look like as a hockey player? Is it juniors hockey?
Yeah, juniors hockey would be.
Tell us a little bit about the program, what it is, and what you'll be experiencing.
Where do you
benefits
want
for
to play?
you, and what are your goals with the program?
Really depends on where you are, but most likely it's waking up early mornings, working out, having a few hours of ice each day, and then kind of here and there you have free time, so probably take some online classes and everything. Still continue to learn and educate, and from there, yeah, that's about it. It's a little basic life, but
That sounds excellent. So you're
do you know if you want to play in the Null or you want to try and make it to the U show or?
Can't really say that yet.
We'll see where it goes. So I see, wake up, could get a workout, get a few hours of practice, and a few hours of mostly practice.
Yeah, probably like 3 or 4 hours of ice time each day. And then obviously eating probably a little snack before the workout, eating it right after the workout, and then kind of just mixing in food here and there throughout the day, making sure we're being healthy and all that.
Oh, very nice. So I see that this path is something that would appeal to high school athletes, probably looking to make it bigger into athletics.
Yeah.
And it allows them to focus on their studies as well, but mainly the athletics part.
Yeah.
Excellent.
For sure.
That sounds like a great path. Sam, have you had any career leaning towards, or are you going to play sports after high school or go to college? What do you plan on right now?
I don't want to play any sports in college.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to go probably try and study business or maybe go into the medical field and just see where it takes me from there.
Excellent. So I see. So 2 different paths here. One person is able to take the athletics path, focus mainly on their athletic pursuit as well, and has got some studying in on the side. Or a second athlete is choosing to drop the athletics in high school and focus on business or in the medical field, you said?
Yeah.
Very nice. So these are 2 distinct paths that high school students can take, I suppose. Looking to plan for the future. I'd say for me, obviously, entrepreneurship I think is ideal. I don't want to be in a job forever. It's what I'm working on, but so I see that part of our goals is planning to take somewhat of the academic route, and that's including mine as well. And of course, there are multiple factors that help get into college. You can do community service work, you could score well on an SAT, play sports, it's all beneficial. So I'd like to highlight what are me and my guests doing to try to boost our appeal to colleges. So Declan, what are your main strategies for boosting appeal to college not academic route, but late if you do plan on going to college after juniors hockey?
Yeah.
So what is your main strategy for appealing to colleges? Is it SAT prep or community service work for a resume, or are you just planning on doing that later?
Right now I'm taking the SAT in the next couple months. Other than that, I'm focusing on kind of the athletic route, hoping to get a scholarship and hopefully go to college for athletics still. But other than that, not much right now. I'm gonna probably focus more on that in the next 2 or 3 years.
So an athletic scholarship is great.
Yeah.
Got you. So, and I know you're planning on taking the SAT. Do you find a certain study strategy works well for you, or a certain amount of time spent doing it? Do you make yourself a schedule, or just?
I found most productive would be either studying at night. I think that's just in general, like studying at night or going to like a coffee shop, even just Starbucks, but going to a place like that where it's kind of a business kind of layout. There's a whole bunch of people there working, and it kind of makes you want to work rather than go on your phone and do all these other things. So I would say those are my 2 study strategies if you want to.
I understand. So one of your strategies for getting work done is getting yourself in a good productive environment.
Yeah.
Without distractions.
Yeah.
Is that one of the primary factors that helps you be productive?
Oh, yeah. I think when you get to like studying in a place that you're comfortable, in your bedroom or somewhere else, like just in your house in general, I feel like there's so many distractions that you can turn to not get work done, that going outside of these comfortable places and going into a more business environment is something that you should look for, and I think productivity will be increased.
Excellent. So you suggest having a space, maybe if it's an office or a coffee shop, where you can step in and then it's time to work. There's no distractions in the space, and it's just a productivity zone.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. And Sam, what about you? Do you have any type of strategies to appeal to colleges or careers if that's your path?
I'm just trying to do the best that I can in my current situation in classes. I'm obviously going around, I'm touring colleges, trying to show interest. I've already picked out a couple that I've toured, I've liked. So I'm trying to focus on like what they want and their main things, if it's business or if it's med school. I'm just trying to have as much outreach to all these colleges as I can.
And what appeals to you in a college that you look to attend?
I really like the prep school idea where it's smaller classes, more like direct with the teachers. So I'll probably end up going to a smaller school. I'm not sure if I want to get a BS or a BA. I'm probably going to end up getting a BS because science has always been more of my thing. But we'll see what happens.
So what would be the different career paths that you would enter into with those two different degrees?
If I end up getting a BS, I'll probably end up going into the medical field.
Mm-hmm.
If I get a BA, I'll probably end up going into business since that's more on that side. But I'm not sure what I want to do for like medical. I've looked into being like a radiologist and that type of thing. But that requires so much school. I'm not sure if I want to do it.
And what are the salaries you're looking at for both of the paths?
Radiologist starting salary is around $400,000, but
It's a bag.
You gotta remember that's after around 11 years of college and a lot of debt, and a business degree, depending on what you do after, can have a large range for salary. But if you really want to make money, you have to start your own.
Of course. The most desirable path. Of course, I know I try to take a bit of the academic route for safety if I need to fall into a career, and a bit of the work and a bit entrepreneurial route on the side with investments. So I like to, at this point in my life, I want to try to appeal to colleges the best I can, as well as making a bit of money on the side. So I've got a wage job, and I also work what I can, do what I can to appeal to colleges with SAT, study for the SAT, get a good score on that, get the grades, get the service hours, everything that would appeal to college to try to get the money path and the safe academic path as well into one, the best that I can.